Yes, the Super Bowl is this Sunday. Are you ready? Well, one organization says, forget about Super Bowl Sunday. They want to see Super Bowl Saturday. And I don't know if they're dead serious or if this is just an excuse to get on TV. We're going to find out right now. We've got Dr. Aaron Perlott from the American Mustache Institute. You notice he's sporting a very nice mustache and some facial hair here. He's joining us this morning. Doctor, thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me in.
Our pleasure. How did this all start? I know that you've been polling your members there at the Mustache Institute.
Well, you know, when the American Mustache Institute is not busy curing global ugliness, we've got to work on other issues.
Yes.
Famine, world peace, and Super Bowls. We need to think about practical solutions for sports holidays in America. And we thought it made practical sense to move the Super Bowl to Saturday instead of Sunday for a number of reasons, and we polled our members, and more than 80% of those 2,000 members around the country thought it'd be wise to move it to Saturday.
Please, sir, if you would, share those reasons.
Well, I mean, everything from the fact that children can stay up a little bit later on a Saturday night than they could on a Sunday night without school.
Good point.
Think about workplace productivity the next day on Mondays. Generally, you go to a Super Bowl party, you have a few drinks, and you're feeling a little slow on Monday morning. Well, that's going to go away because you can be getting up on Sunday morning instead.
Excellent point.
If you think about people who host Super Bowl parties, they're going out and they're buying things from local merchants. Well, if they're going to be having a Super Bowl party on a Saturday, how much more products, sodas, beers, chips, what have you, are they going to buy from local merchants, grocery stores, and things like that? And if you think some sports bars are crowded on a Sunday night for the Super Bowl, think how much more crowds they'll have on a Saturday night. So there's a socioeconomic argument to move it to Saturday, and we think it makes good practical sense.
But is this the real reason? I mean, there have been some people, and I don't want to bring up this controversy, who state that Sunday is the day that you guys trim your mustaches.
Well, there's no question that Sunday is not only our day of rest, but a day of trimming, as it's stated in Leviticus and the Dead Sea Scrolls. But seriously, it gets back to more where it makes practical sense to hold this game in that the Super Bowl has become much more than a game over its 40 years. I mean, it is a sports holiday in America. It is an essential part of our fabric of this country. And it just seems to be more sensible to have it on Saturday where we can really enjoy it a little bit more.
You bring up good points. Now, what do you plan to do with all this information?
Well, we're going to continue to try to build support. We've actually got a petition out, an online petition that you can link to from our website at AmericanMustacheInstitute.org. And we're going to try to build support, and we continue to lobby the National Football League and Commissioner Roger Goodell to move the game to Saturday. And
have you been successful as well in promoting the growth of hair on the faces of some of the players? I know you've been up to that as well.
Oh, without question. I mean, good looks in America have improved 38% as a result of the American Mustache Institute's advocacy, as well as we've reduced body odor by 27%. So we're making great strides in our advocacy efforts.
In what way does facial hair reduce body odor?
Oh, it's very scientific, and I could go into it with you, but it would just confuse you, and I'd rather not do that.
That's probably a good reason not to go into it. I'm confused enough this morning. Quickly, let's talk about the election yesterday. The only candidate I saw who had any facial hair was the state's attorney in St. Clair County, Bob Hayda, who's going up for the circuit judge seat. He is sporting a little goatee right now. Looks pretty good. It's
always nice to see, a mustached American sporting a mustached American instrument of justice that really positions people of mustached American descent in a good light.
Yes.
That makes all the young mustached Americans realize that we can aspire to greater things. Unfortunately, there are not a lot of public leaders in this country. There's only 29 members of Congress that have labia subuculus, which, as you know, is Latin for lip sweaters.
I did not know that.
So we're trying to encourage more people running for political office to wear cookie dusting instruments as they run for office.
Dr. Aaron Perlott, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you, as
always. We appreciate that. And, of course, we invite you back anytime you get any more information on whatever you're working on.
Thank you.
All right. This is our website. It's fox2now.com. And we've got all kinds of information about the International Mustache Institute. It's national.
Well, we're the American Mustache Institute, but we're very much an international organization.
I see.
We have members all over the world. Our strongest chapter are the female members of the 1964 East German pole vaulting team in Berlin.
Excellent. All right. Thank you so much for coming in, sir.
Thank you again.
April.
Okay, well,